All right, when looking into the Troubles, let's look at the official state players who are going to be taking a role in this conflict. First and foremost, we have the Unionist supporters. The Unionists are going to be supported by the British Armed Forces, the Royal Ulster Constabulary, and South Africa. Now, the British Armed Forces and the Royal Ulster Constabulary are going to be claiming neutrality. They're not going to officially state their support for the Unionist cause in Northern Ireland. However, there's going to be a lot of actions that kind of make this come into question a little bit. They're going to be ones that particularly the Loyalists are going to be seeing as overtly supporting the Unionist position. However, officially they do claim neutrality. South Africa is going to be sending arms up to the Unionists in Northern Ireland late on in the conflict. We'll talk about that a little bit more later on. The Nationalists are going to be supported by the Irish Defence Forces, the Garda Síochána, which is the Irish police force in the Republic of Ireland. In Gaelic, that translates to the Guardians. And then Libya, Gaddafi's Libya, is going to be selling arms to the IRA as well, largely because he is upset with the British for supporting the Americans in an attack in Libya in which one of his sons was killed. So Libya is also going to be in here. So we've got two different forces kind of connected to the conflict, and then we've got two outside African countries going to be playing a role in here as well. Then it goes into the paramilitaries. The paramilitaries are really kind of the meat and potatoes of this whole conflict. They're the ones who are going to be doing a lot of the different stuff, particularly when it comes to the nationalist side. Notice the IRA coming up here a lot. We got the Provisional IRA, also known as the Provost. They're going to be probably the most influential one in the entire conflict. We got the Irish National Liberation Army, INLA, the official Irish Republican Army, the Continuity Irish Republican Army, the Real Irish Republican Army, and the Irish People's Liberation Organization. Now, it is important to understand the IRA, as we've talked about already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these organizations, or four of these organizations are claiming to be the IRA. So it is important to understand that there is some disunity among these different organizations claiming that title. They're not necessarily all going to be the same. They have different goals. They would trace their roots all back to being the continuation of the original IRA. However, that is not necessarily going to be the case. Hence, you can see some of the names like the Real Irish Republican Army, or the Real IRA, or the Continuity IRA. We're continuing the process of the original IRA, or the official IRA, the official Irish Republican Army. There's some name games going on when it comes to that, and really the reason for those different groups is a disagreement among individuals who are in the previous organization, kind of branch off and form their own. The Unionists are also going to have their paramilitary forces, the Ulster Defence Association and the Ulster Volunteer Force. Those are going to be the two largest and kind of most significant on the Unionist position in the Troubles. So it's important to understand them. We get the Red Hand Commando coming from the Red Hand of Ulster on the Ulster provincial flag. We get the Ulster Resistance, the Loyalist Volunteer Force, and the Ulster Protestant Volunteers. So again, you'll be seeing a lot of the word Ulster up here when it comes to the Unionist side. A lot of things talking about the IRA when it comes to the Nationalist side. Comments, questions, put it down below. Otherwise, I will see you later. Good luck.